Page 18, Cold, Cold Heart, another Hank Williams piece. It's a nice song. It's kind of the same speed as the previous thing. It's kind of a nice, sad, happy, sad, melancholy cowboy song. You get an idea of the mood of the piece, read the words. I want to talk about a few things here. We're going to start with the right hand. At the beginning, the melody is the top note. Bring out the melody if you can. That's what we want to hear. Everything else is harmony. Watch the fingering. 3-5, 2-4, 1-3, and then in the next measure it changes to a 1-5. This, you have to practice that move, but it's do the best you can with it. And then the last measure is 1-5, 1-4, and then 1-5. I do a 2-5 or 2-5 here, but you can do a 1-5 if you want to. The reason is because next you want a 1-4. If I do a 2-5, I can do a 1-4 here, but you can do a 1-5 there, and then a 1-4, and then going on, it's a 1-5. Works out rather well, and this type of fingering you're going to see in several places. Just follow their fingering. It works okay for the most part. Third line down, second measure. Right hand, it's here, then here, going down chromatically. That means half step down. 3, melody. Connect them. So, last note on page 18. I'm going to play the little note with the C at the same time. Like so. Going on, top of page 19. I'm going to play that F with the B flat. So it's here. Then a thumb on the last note on that line. Now, next line. They're saying a 2, a 1-2. Okay, but you don't have to. You're in this position. You could play the first one with 1-3, and then a 1-2 on the second one. That's fine. And with that second measure, second line, I'm going to play this the grace note C with the F. You see the rest. Now, last line on page 19, the right hand, we're here. Melody. Then it goes to the B flat melody. And watch this. I'm going to play the G with the C. Connect the melody. Like so, that's what we want to hear. And the 2 endings, you'll get the 2 endings. That last note, fermata, I'm going to hold 2 counts instead of 1 because of the fermata, you know how I do it. Left hand, you have this pattern. Hopefully you've seen this before. If not, believe me, you're going to see it a lot. Then third line down, these are just broken chords. Last line, look out, they're here. Kind of walks up. So there's just 5-1 on each of them. Try and get to the point where you can make these kind of moves without looking. Feel that? Going up. You know, that type of move without looking down. It's kind of important if you could develop that feel. It will help you out. Over on page 19, in the second line, the first measure is okay. Rest. And then the next measure, that is a B flat, if you didn't know. Actually, it'd be a B, but there's a flat in the key signature. We're in the key of F. So don't go do the scale video on F. Do the F scale. At least 1 octave. You're getting to the point with the way your fingers are going here, you probably ought to start doing the 2 octaves if you haven't been doing it on the scales. These are not exactly beginner type hand movements, but you know, it doesn't hurt. There's no fine line between beginner level and intermediate level. It's a mishmash. It's all fuzzy. So yeah, as far as reading the music here goes, this is beginner music in my opinion. But these hand positions and movements they want you to do, the fingering is not necessarily beginner. This is more of an intermediate level. So as far as the scales go, maybe you better start doing the 2-octave, the 1 and 2 octave scales to get your hands more involved with crossing over the thumb and so forth. Now, look at the bottom of page 19. Left hand still. We're here. This is not the same as it was at the bottom of page 18. Look out. You're here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but the point is the top note stays on a C. I don't know if I like it or not, but that's what it does, so okay, that's what we did. Roadmap wise, you have first and second endings. You know how those work, I hope. And in case they're confusing you, see, look at the bottom of page 19 on the first and second endings. You see a 1 period and then an F. And then the second ending, you see a 2 period and an F. Some people might get confused here, and don't get confused. The 1 stands for the ending. 1, first ending, second ending. The 1 and the 2. The F stands for the chord. It's an F chord. So if you got a guitar player around, they got the chords in here. At the beginning, at the top of page 18, it's an F chord. In other words, there's no chord on the pickup note. That's you. And then the guitar would come in at the beginning of the first full measure. In the second line, you'll see there's a C7 chord in there. And you just follow through, and the chords change occasionally. And there's a note at the bottom of page 18 saying we can do the eighth notes in long, short pairs. That's, swing the eighth notes is so it's 1 and 2 and 3, and if you just feel it, how short the short is. It's not always the same short. Let's try this out. I'm going to give us 3 counts. Since it's a 4/4 time and there's a pickup beat, we're going to go slow, and we are taking first and second endings. Put your hands here, here. No pedal. Just forget the pedal. They show pedal at the end. Forget it. No pedal. 1 and ready and go and. I think there was recordings of, I know there's vocal recordings of this. I don't know about this arrangement. To give you a little idea what it sounds like, I won't play it all, just a little bit.